Okay, hello everyone. I'm Kancha. I'm from UK, and today I'm with Ronald Aai, the Chief Technical Officer of Cloud Token. Okay.
Right.
Good to have you here today.
Thanks.
And today I'm here just to make a short video, and I have two questions. The first question is, why is the Cloud Token wallet different from other wallet that's in the market? That's one question. And another is, how does the price of CTO goes up in the value?
Okay, two very important and good questions to ask, because I believe that most of the time I've been asked these two questions as well. Every time I go for events, right, these are the most frequently asked questions. And what we try to be different is, number one, we are not an ICO, STO, or any IEO. You cannot buy cloud tokens, right? You will have to work for it. What do you mean by work for it? You have to come into the system itself, really understand how you can actually earn the CTOs. Then when you do really earn the CTOs, which is your additional wealth, you can actually spend it on our wallet through many different mediums, okay? And we always say this, right? In order to be rich, you not only have wealth, but you need to have knowledge as well. So we, as a Cloud Token, this project itself, we want to bring you knowledge as well. So we'll come out with a lot of tutorials on how Bitcoin is, what is decentralization, what is the meaning behind it, so that you can further understand all these things. What is the digital economy all about? What is what you're empowered with when you're talking about with consensus and decentralization. So talking back on all of these things, Cloud Token that is different from other projects is we are really fully transparent. We are like a partner, right? When you actually start a company with a partner, you have to be truthful with them, that's number one. And you have to share, number one, what is going on, right? How much we are trading with, how are we doing the trades, and all of these things I believe that we have been sharing out with the community a lot. There are many videos, tutorials, many articles and documents about how we even do our trading. The algorithm that Varun uses is also listed down on the business proposal, and Jarvis itself is there. So you can read a lot more about it. I believe that only through this transparency we are able to strike a good balance between what we want to do now and where we want to go in the future. Most projects, they actually start with the end in mind. So like us also, we actually start with the end in mind. But most of the projects, they are ICO based, which means that you come in, you buy the tokens, they will go onto exchanges. And when you are in exchanges itself, you are left to fend off the wolves yourselves. They are supposed to help you trade, but now you are supposed to trade the tokens that you buy. It doesn't really make sense to us. So in CT itself, we will never put our CTOs up in exchanges. You can only use it. It's a utility token, which also goes very well with the US law as well. We're not ICO, so you can spend it just like a reward point, right? Okay, and talking about this, okay, where we want to go to, okay, we want to be the future of banking, which means that we want you to be able to bring your CTO wallet to any part of the world and just spend. You can spend without having the fear of finding a local money changer and all of these things, okay? Even though you go to a very backdated, very backward country where ATMs are not available for you, through your CTOs itself, you can actually change to get local cash. So we are trying to work with a lot of partners, okay, to make this thing happen. Our angle, as I say, we want to become the future of banking, which means that I want you to be able to travel anywhere in the world, okay, and you can use the wallet itself to spend, okay. So this is our end goal. We want to be bigger than WeChat and PayPal combined together. that is where we want to be there. So talking about the second question, how is the price of CTO listed? Actually, it's through a formula, very simple, okay? Because you actually you participate in the Jarvis program, okay? Now, for example, you put in 2 Ethereum. Jarvis itself is supposed to take your 2 Ethereum and do a trade for you. And because of this process itself, Jarvis will give you CTOs, okay? And the CTO price is actually determined by the number of CTOs in circulation versus the asset of earnings that is in the reserve pool. Then you come up with a certain price, okay? Of course, this price is affected by a few things. Number one is the number of circulation, because the more asset that comes in, if Jarvis do not overrule Jarvis combined, do not fully utilize his asset, we'll be giving up way too much CTOs. But the earnings in the reserve pool will be low. That will actually cause the price to actually drop, okay? And also how much of users actually withdraw from these accounts, okay? The more they withdraw, if the withdrawal rate is higher than what we can earn, okay, then it also causes a drop, okay? So this is how the CTO price is actually determined guided by a formula which nobody can touch. So you kind of say that I burn the number of tokens because our CTO tokens is cycled back into the system. It's actually an ecosystem that goes round. There's no burning, there's no disappearing.
And the price of CTO, like, because when we have hotel booking, flight booking, all the profit will go to the reserve, isn't it?
Yes, correct. So that is the other ways to spend, right? So for example, if you were to book a hotel or a travel package from the City Wallet itself, okay, what we do is we actually give the users a 8 to 10% discount, okay, off whatever you can find on retailers. But for us, with the hotel provider, is actually a 5 to 40% discount rate. So what happens to that particular profit margin? We take this profit margin, we put it back into the reserve pool, whereby it will actually increase the price. Because now I'm taking CTOs, right, and I'm putting more asset back into the system itself that will actually give it a significant boost. So yeah.
And what about the CTO cards? Does the fee profit from the cards exchange profit goes?
Yeah, because it's a traditional prepaid card, so it has to go through a system. Either it's a Visa, Amex, or Mastercard, or UnionPay, or any other JCB or whatever. All these cards itself, they have a network fee. Okay, and after deducting this network fee, we will have probably a 1+% or 2+% earning ratio. If it's a forex, for example, because it's in US dollars, if you spend in US, then there's no forex to earn. But if you spend it in other countries and you use local currency to become the payment currency, then there's a forex. We also earn on forex as well. So roughly we earn, let's say, 3% from that, right? And this 3% goes into the asset pool as well. So that will bring, whatever how much you spend, the left and right members will love you dearly, because the more you spend, the more everybody's CTO price will be benefit from this.
So we'll have the Pundi XPOS, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So the merchants use it, so the fee will go to the reserve. So whatever fee.
Like a lot of programs, right? They never think a lot for merchants, but we do really want to protect our merchants, because we want merchants to we understand merchants itself. A lot of other projects which has this merchant program, they let the merchant worry about the volatility of the crypto market. CTO itself is not also it's not omitted or excluded from this volatility. Okay, so what we do is, when we work with Pundi X itself, we have an OTC ourselves to let the merchant choose, okay, whether to liquidate immediately when I receive a cryptocurrency, whether it's Ethereum, Bitcoin, or a CTO for that matter, right? The merchant itself, because you need liquidity, you need to actually pay your suppliers, you need to pay your staffs, right? We cannot be keeping everything in crypto. So we have a method for them to actually choose when you receive these funds, what do you do with it? Do you keep 5%, 15%, and the rest you liquidate to come up with local currency, so they can actually continue with the business? So these are the things that I don't think any projects except X, which are the leader in merchant POS systems. That's why we choose to work with them, okay, to give our merchants already a good way to start with digital currency, collecting all of this cryptos. Yeah, so of course there will be also earning from there, and this earnings itself will actually go back to our reserve pool as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Ronald.
Thank you.
I think this video will help everyone understand the basic two questions. Okay, that's it. Thank you.